Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos are highly recognized industry leaders, but you don't have to build a billion-dollar corporation to become a prominent voice in your industry. Welcome to Branding Bites. Hi, I'm Claire Bond, a personal brand strategist and the CEO and co-founder of Claire Bond Group. I help high-achieving CEOs and executives maximize their authority and influence to accelerate business growth and gain the recognition they deserve. And I want to help you leverage your personal brand to develop the authority, influence, and trust you need to exceed your business goals. Before we get started, please hit the subscribe button so that you can catch all of my upcoming videos. Okay, so in this video, I'm going to be talking about how to become a recognized industry leader. I've seen people go from no names to online personalities in under a year, and we're going to be talking about ways you can do it for yourself. First of all, there are some key characteristics that I've noticed that most industry leaders have in common. Number one, they are innovative, but they don't reinvent the wheel. They just find a new way to get people from point A to point B faster or more comfortably. Number two, they are risk takers, so they're willing to put their ideas out there despite the possible rejection. Number three, they are outspoken. Most industry leaders are not afraid to tell you what they really think. Number four, they are informative. Informative figureheads are always on top of industry trends, and they'll be the first to guide their audience through new territory. Number five, they take responsibility. Industry leaders don't pin the blame on their employees, and they take responsibility when they're being called out. One of the biggest takeaways here is that an industry leader is not a follower. They break away from the crowd and want to have their own voices heard. It can sometimes be a difficult path, and you may hear "you're wrong" a lot, but in order to rise to the top, you have to define your own path. So now that you know what it takes to be an industry leader, what strategies can you actively put into place to build your visibility? Well, let me give you some ideas. No matter where you are, the one thing that will stay consistent along your journey is your personal brand. That's why it's important to define who you are, what you stand for, and what you're an expert in before anything else. How can you do this? Number one is have a personal brand strategy. You need to have a plan before you just jump right in. So you need to understand your goals and make sure they're very clear to you so that they will ultimately be clear to your ideal audience. Number two, present yourself as an industry leader on social media. Social media is all about being social. So in addition to sharing your informative blogs, videos, and graphics, be active in relevant online groups to open up channels for communication with others in your industry. And number three, always keep learning. A leader is always learning. So read articles that talk about what's happening in your industry, look for conversations about future projections, and start creating your own content around news and things that are happening in your industry. If you want the last three strategies, just click the link in the description box to read my full blog. And I want to thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.